What's going on YouTube? If you don't know, you need to. Antdolla with antdolla.com coming to you with another video. Today I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to be a successful artist, rapper, musician, whatever you're doing.
Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put it on the blog, let them talk about it. Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put me on the.
Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you checking in. If you already subscribed, thank you for watching another video. If you haven't and you want to know more about how to turn your music into money, how to make more moves with your music, how to get your brain tuned just right and how to use it, make sure you subscribe right now so you don't miss out on anything. And if you're into the live streams, I do a Freestyle Friday every week. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss that. Now let's talk about these tips on being a successful artist. And the first one I want to go into is committing and just having literally the commitment to be great, the commitment to work on your craft, the commitment to, record songs if you have your own studio, or if you don't have your own studio, get the money together so you can go get in somebody's studio that's decent, that can have you sounding good. Because one of the mistakes I made early on was I was committed to it, but I wasn't really, so I was taking shortcuts, and my homies was letting me use their studio, and they was giving me, a nice little discount. It was real cheap actually, so, I appreciate them for that. But on the flip side, the bad part about that is, you get what you pay for, so maybe sometimes they wasn't really as serious about the recording as I was, or, maybe they weren't as interested in it, because it's like, well, I'm making 25 an hour, 15 an hour, whatever it was at the time. I'm not gonna really work too hard for that when I have clients that come in here that pay, $50 an hour or 150 a song, whatever the case may be. I don't know, but I'm just kind of firing numbers off. So commit to being great and understand that it's not just a time commitment, but it's a money commitment. It's a mental commitment. It's an energy commitment. It's, you are committing a lot. If you really, really want to turn this into something that can pay you and something that you can sustain over the long term, you got to be committed to it. You can't ever take a day off, essentially. And what I mean by that is you always just got to be thinking, what am I posting on social media? Is it going to be able to be brought back up 5 years from now? If I do happen to get a record and set it off, is it going to come back to haunt me? Are people going to try to bring this back up? Whatever the case may be, make sure that you're committed to what you're doing. I'm telling you, it's a lot easier when you've already decided in your head that no matter what happens, I'm gonna do this. If my car breaks down, I'm still gonna be recording. If my girlfriend breaks up with me, I'm still gonna make music. If, my parakeet dies, I'm still gonna do my thing. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the train, and that's what you gotta do. Tip number 1 for being a successful artist, commit to it. Number 2, and I don't think enough people do this, or at least don't do this enough, focus on the music. Focus on the music. What do I mean by that? How does the music sound? And you're probably thinking of like lyrics and beat and all that, and that's important too, and I'll touch on that a little bit. But right now, I mean, quality wise, like, are there crackles in the verses? Does it distort? I mean, literally, there's some times that you can turn music up loud enough if it isn't recorded right, that it'll actually hurt your ears at some point when you're listening to it, because the frequency is so fucked up and it's just so muddy and so peaked and everything distorted in there that it'll hurt your ear. At least to me, like sometimes I'll be listening to headphones and I'll be like, damn, I can't even listen to that loud, because it's like literally hurting my fucking ears. How does it sound? And if you play your song next to, pick one of your favorite artists, whatever. This is how I always compare my stuff. Is I usually play a 50 Cent song or maybe a Tupac song if it got that older feel to it. And I compare, I compare levels, I keep the volume the same. And then I listen, okay, there's louder than mine. There's clearer than mine? Is the bass, the low end, is it kind of sounding the same across the tracks? Is it peaking at any points? Things like that. Like, understand that the sound quality of the music could be a make or a break, because if I'm a program director at a radio station and I got 2 artists that's buzzing in my city, and one gives me a half-ass mixed track that sounds great, you know, can tell like, man, if this shit wasn't hurting my ears, this would be fucking tight. Like, I would love this record. And then you got another artist that got it professionally done, mastered, you know, packaged the right way. That one's gonna win every single time, even if the song isn't as good, just because it's packaged the right way, it sounds the right way, it's put together the right way. People only invest in you after you invest in yourself, and I think focusing on the music, you know, obviously your product, obviously what you're trying to sell, obviously what you want people to know you for, you know, if it's right and it's good and it's tight, people will believe you if you show them enough that you're professional with it. So it can't just be this one song, you know, that one single. Every artist has that one song where it's like, oh man, this is my song. I know this shit gonna blow. I know it's gonna blow. It can't just be those type records. Every record across the board has to sound good. And they say sonically sound good. But me personally, I say sonically feel good. Like, you know, because like I said, there's records that you listen to in the club that you'll love, but you'll be in the car and that shit come on the radio and you'll hate it. You'll turn the damn station. How do I know? Because I do that shit. So, you know, be mindful and focus on the music. And then on the flip side, obviously, you know, make sure your lyrics are tight. Make sure your delivery's in pockets. You don't want to have... Okay, sometimes I've noticed, at least maybe it's just my computer. I don't know if this is the same shit with yours, but like, I feel like my verses will record at a delay. So when I play it back, it won't be right on point. It won't be right in the pocket. Make sure you're listening for those type of things when you're recording to make sure everything falls in the pocket. And I've even gone to studio sessions where I get the mix home or I get the email when I get back and it's like, what the fuck? Like, how did you the engineer, how the fuck did you miss that? Like, really? Okay. I see you really don't give a fuck about how the hell my shit sounds. But that's another day. Focus on the music. Make sure everything, it like hits. It hits either on a snare or a hi-hat or a snap. Make sure it hits like you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really explain it, but if you're an artist, you really understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. You get what the fuck I mean. Don't play. You've been doing this shit for a long time, and if you haven't, you will understand. Young Padawan, I'm telling you, get that shit. I think Padawan is the right term. Ewok, whatever, motherfucker. So focus on the music. Make sure you don't ever lose focus of the music, because that is what they're gonna fall back on at the end of it. You know, I was just looking at my TuneCore account, and you know, I got a couple of song sales, and I was like, damn, like, I didn't even expect them to be buying that. I forgot that I had that online. So focus on the music. Make sure you're making great shit, because you never know who's gonna stumble upon it or when they're gonna stumble upon it. Number 3, the third tip to being a successful artist. Know your worth, man. Okay. Don't be afraid to A, sell your music, and B, sell your live shows. Because if someone's approaching you, they obviously see some sort of value or some sort of worth in what you're doing. And I know artists are not supposed to be talking about money and, you know, trying to get paid and shit like that, but fuck that. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I want to make great music. That's why I'm staying independent, but I am trying to get paid and try to really be comfortable out of all comfortables and get up off from in front of this fucking dingy ass wall. You know what I'm saying? But know your worth. So, you know, when you do open mics or you have shows and you have CDs on you, instead of giving them away, what I do, what usually works for me, and I typically sell out of CDs every time I take, you know, a couple to the show or, you know, the open mic, wherever I'm at, is when I'm done, I just let people know, like, hey, thank you guys so much. If you like what you heard and you want to take something home with you and also support what I'm doing, you know, come on up. I brought CDs with me, and you can donate whatever the value is to you. You know, sometimes that's $1. I've had people give me $20 before for a CD. So you just never know, but you can't be afraid to ask. Don't ever be afraid to put yourself out there. If you've worked hard and you've put together and you've crafted great songs, like, it's okay to ask for money for that. You know, it's okay for you to be getting paid for that, because McDonald's get paid for their burgers. You ain't fucking ashamed to ask us fucking $5 for a Big Mac or whatever the case may be. So fuck that. Ask for your music and for your shows too. If someone's asking you, I mean, if it's your friend or whatever, and you guys are cool, you know, you can give them a discount. Or if it's somebody you're really close with, you could do it for free. Or you could do it for free if you want to get the exposure. But make sure that there's some sort of compensation, there's some sort of benefit coming on it from your end too, because you don't want to just be giving the whole time, your whole career, because that's what people know you for. And then when they ask you to go do things, or they, you know, request your presence places, they don't even paying. They're like, man, you really gonna charge me after you did this 50 times for free? You really gonna come and charge me now after this? So know your worth, and don't let anybody ever play you on that. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. Don't let nobody say that, oh, well, that's too high. Well, shit, you know what? If it ain't, I mean, if it's too high, then I feel you, like, you know. But Kanye said, you know, I don't compromise, you know. And it's not like it's a my way or the highway thing, but it's just like, you know, meet me where I'm at. Like, you know what I could do, you asking me, so meet me where I'm at. Like, you know, and then we could talk about it. But other than that, you know, I want to get paid off this shit too. The promoters usually getting paid at the club. You know, iTunes is getting paid off your sales. Spotify's getting paid off your spin. So it's like, shit, when do we get paid? When does the artist, the songwriter get paid? You know, I'm just trying to get mine, and I hope you're trying to get yours. So number 3, know your worth. Don't ever forget your worth. Always, always, always know your worth, respect your worth, and make others respect your fucking worth. Number 4, and this is just a pro tip. This is the 4th, you know, tip to be a successful artist. And this is like something that, an actionable step, something that you can actually do every day. Make one fan a day on one social platform, you know, someone that's active, someone that you can talk to, someone that you know, if you post something, you know, she'll or he will, you know, repost it or retweet it or whatever the case may be. Someone that you know like that. And what'll happen is you'll start to form your snowball, and it'll start to slowly roll down the hill. Because they say 1,000 true fans will allow you to make a living, but I think like 100 true fans, what you can do in 100 days, essentially, if you get one fan a day. And obviously the numbers start going up as you do this, so, you know, it might be one fan a day, then you'll find yourself getting 2 fans, and it'll just kind of speed itself up. But 100 people that are down for what you're doing, and that will repost, and that will like, and that will share, and that will view your videos, that's powerful in itself. Just think about if you have a room full of 100 people and they're all saying the same thing about you. Anybody that walks in there is getting fucking influenced by those 100 people. Think about it. So, number 4, try to make one fan a day. Just one fan a day. You know, if you could do more, do more. But I'm saying the goal is just one fan a day. I'm actually working on that my damn self right now, and it's working out pretty fucking well for me. So, one fan a day. I know I keep saying it, but one fan a day. You know, brick by brick. You don't got to go for the home run every fucking time. And the final tip, pro tip number 5. If you haven't already, make sure you fucking start a YouTube channel, artists, to get additional revenues. Not only that, it's a place where your fans are at. It's a place where people can talk and get feedback. It's a place where people can listen to your content. Get a YouTube channel going and maintain it so you can get paid. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do one video a day like me if that's not your style, but just do at least one a week. I'm telling you, it's easy. Because I know you be on fucking YouTube more than once a week. You're on YouTube watching me right now, another artist. I'm telling you, do it. It works. It works. I just got my first YouTube check recently. It works. I'm telling you. Do it. Well, not check, direct deposit, but do it. Seriously. What do you have to lose? You know what I'm saying? Show people the behind the scenes, like I'm doing right now, just a vlogication, like I like to call it. This is all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing special, nothing fancy, it's nothing crazy, but I'm looking at the camera, looking at you right now, artists, starving, aspiring, up and coming artists trying to get it cracking. You need to make that shit happen, man. I'm telling you, get your YouTube going. Why haven't you done it yet? You keep talking about you're gonna do it. You keep watching videos like this saying you're gonna do it. Do it. And if you do it enough, the money will come. And then guess what? If you do it even more than enough, then you'll get sustainable money. And guess what? If you do it even more than enough, then even more than that, you'll get fucking good, great money. I'm telling you, do it. Then you can put all of that back into your business. You can put all that back into your songs. You could really fucking promote your craft. You get the fucking big artists to collab with you if you want to. You know what I'm saying? You could pay for those ads that you've been wanting. You could get those fucking t-shirts, those stickers, those business cards, those flyers done. You can rent that venue. Start a YouTube channel, man, and maintain that shit. Post videos on it. I'm telling you, you only fucking yourself over when you don't do that. Your fans are looking for stuff like that. That's what they want to see. They want to see what you all about other than the music. Everyone's selling music. Not everyone's selling themselves. Build your brand. You are your brand. You're the artist. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a logo. Let your YouTube channel be your logo. How about that, nigga? Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that note, but that's 5 tips for you to be a successful artist. Make sure you take those to heart. Rewind this video again if you miss anything. Write this shit down. Get them notes cracking. And just another side note, speaking of writing things down, I wanted to mention this. Make sure you write down your goals too. Put them somewhere where you can see them every single day, where you're looking at them all the time. I'm telling you, it'll help. I have like 20 goals on mine. I recommend doing like 5 maybe to start. Then once you get used to it, then you just start adding things as you think about them. It's a powerful thing to write shit down. Mark my words. And if you liked what you saw, make sure you leave a thumbs up for the boy. Really, really helps the channel. And I appreciate it. And after you do, garages go up and I leave these walls, these windows, these doors. And I take breadcrumbs out the pigeons and I feed them based off your generosity. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm giving you daily tips on how to make more moves and money with your music. Teaching you how to get your brain right and how to use it. Subscribe right down below. And if you're into live events, I freestyle on Fridays. Every Friday, that's how I get down. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss nothing. antdolla.com. Look it up. Subscribe and I'll see the tribe next time. You dig? Sheesh.
Went from Pontiac to a new Ferrari. Both 2 doors, just a different glory. You a woulda, coulda nigga telling different stories. On social media, just looking salty. Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put it on the blog, let them talk about it. Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put me on the